Namaste students, welcome to the social science political science class. We were studying about the local government. In the last two classes we studied about the importance of the forming of the local government and what were the objectives and functions of the local self government. We also studied about the gram panchayats, taluk panchayats and the jilla panchayats. Today let us move on to the next topic, that is urban local bodies. In our state, we are having many towns and cities. So, town and cities, these two are being characterized as urban areas. The people who live in the urban areas have a very good facilities of education, health, transport, drinking water, sanitation, and entertainment. Like that, at the same time, on the other hand, there are many problems in urban areas. So, to solve these problems and to give good governance, the urban local self government or local bodies are set up. So, we are having three types in the urban local bodies. They are the city corporation, or we call it as the Mahanagara Palike, major cities. Then we are having the town municipalities or the city municipalities, that is the town and the cities. Then we are having the cantonment areas, that is which comes under the defense, under the control of the defense. So the state government has certain powers, to declare, to a particular area as a city or a town on the on the basis of the factors like population, income. So these urban local bodies have certain functions. So what do? They prepare the budget and they had to get that approval of the council. Then it is their duty to look over after the overall administration of the town or city, to prepare a good towning planning system and implement them, and to provide good roads, transportation, water supply, electricity, education, market and health facilities, to maintain the cleanliness by giving them a good sewage system and the disposal of urban waste, and granting them the permission to build the structures, maintenance of local body buildings and properties, and the registration of births and deaths, to provide parks, sports and entertainment policies, entertainment facilities, to improve the living conditions of the people who are living in the slum areas by giving them the facilities which are essential. And they also establish the orphanages, the old age homes, beggar colonies, juvenile homes and child welfare sectors. So to undertake the construction, they also undertake the construction of swimming pools, stadium, museum, bus stations, public libraries, reading room facilities, veterinary hospitals, theatre for cultural programs, wholesale market yards, and the crematoriums. See, they had to plan for the rain harvesting, and also they encourage the cultural activities. They undertake the measures for the improvement or progress of the backward classes and weaker sections. So to encourage and undertake such measures which can help the maintenance of greenery, cleanliness and beauty of the town or the city. Now we will, when all these development has to be taken place, so how do they get the income? You have to get the income. So, in order to bring about the development and progress of these areas, and also to implement the plans and the projects which has been taken by them children, they are the urban local bodies, they require the funds, they require the money. So the main source of income, how do they get? Is they get it from the taxes, which they have levied on the people, and levied on the people and collected the taxes which are collected on the buildings, the vacant sites, the shops, the vending carts. And in apart from this, they also collect the rent from the buildings of the local bodies rented out to offices, market yards, shops, and town halls. Water cess, market cess, and cess on entertainment houses. All these are the sources of revenue, that is the income what the government gets. So the grants that provide, which is being given by the state government, help the local bodies to understand the welfare measures. When we tell the this one, see, assigned shared revenue, other receipts, grant in aids, borrowings, own tax revenue, now own non-tax revenue. All these are the different types where we are having. See, now we will move on to the composition of the uh, urban local bodies. We are having the town municipalities or municipal corporation. So, an urban areas, it is being classified as town or a city. It is classified on the basis of the population. An area where the population is, children, in between 20,000 to 50,000, that we call it as the town. So the town municipality will become the governing body of that area. Likewise, or on the other hand, an area where the population is 50,000 and 3 lakhs, we call that as a city. So the governing body of the area, we call that as the city municipality. The governing bodies of the town municipalities and the city municipalities have municipalities, they will be elected representatives, and these elected representatives, we call them as the councillors. So the councillors, how are they elected? They are elected directly by the people of that town or the city. So the number of councillors which are there, it is not equally distributed, children. It varies from one place to another place depending upon the population of that area. In town municipality, the number of councillors will be 23, and in the city municipality, the number will be between 31 and 37. In town municipality, it will be between 23 and 27, and in city municipality, it will be between 31 and 37. So the state government, what does it do? It nominates 5 members who have a very good experience and knowledge in the municipal administration. So these members who are nominated, they take part in the debates and discussions of the council meeting, but have but they do not have any right to vote. So the local MLAs, MLCs, and the MPs can also attend the council meeting and they can vote. But these members who are there, who have been elected, who have been nominated by the government, these 5 members, they can participate, but they do not have any right to vote. So the SC and ST backward classes and women are reservations are there as per the rules of the local body. So the heads of the local bodies will be the president and the vice president. They will be elected by the councillors. The president who presides over the council meetings, and they help in the smooth functioning of the local body. If the president is not there, during that time the vice president looks after. So the term of the urban local bodies will be 5 years. So under certain special circumstances, the state government has the power to extend the term. There are four standing committees which are constituted for the smooth and efficient administration of the local body. The chief officer is the administrative officer of the municipal body. He is appointed by the government and he looks after the entire executive work of the municipalities, besides providing the necessary information to the council. See, we are having here the municipal corporation, general council, the mayor, the standing committee, and the municipal commissioner. Where I have explained, I have put it in a flowchart. Next, we will move on to the what I said, all this. Next, we will move on to the city corporation or the Mahanagara Palike. See, when we tell all these are general council, where they are we having what is there, all these I have made a summary and put it here. A municipal corporation works in the coordination with the state government for the effective execution of the various plans and programs. All municipal acts in India divide the functions and powers and responsibility into the two categories, that is the obligatory. So the revenue sources, how do they get the tax revenue, the non-tax revenue, the other receipts, assignment, grants in aid, and the loans. Next we will move on to the uh, city corporation or the Mahanagara Palike. When we move on to the city corporation or Mahanagara Palike, it constitutes as per the Karnataka Municipal Corporation Act of 1976. So the city corporation or the Mahanagara Palike are formed in the areas with more than where the population will be 2 lakhs, more than 2 lakhs, and the income of more than rupees 1 crore. So the members of the city corporations we call them as the corporators. So the number of corporators in the corporation is decided on the basis of population. The number of corporators should not be less than 30 and not more than 100. The state government decides the size of the corporation. In this one, in Karnataka, we are having 10 city corporations and one Bruhat Mahanagara Palike in Karnataka. There are, they are Mysuru, Hubballi Dharwad, Bellari, Belagavi, Kalaburgi, Davangere, Mangaluru, Shumagga, Tumkuru, Vijapur, and Bengaluru city, what we are living, the Bengaluru City Corporation is called as a Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike, that is the BBMP. There are, in our BBMP, we are having around 198 corporators. So the city is being divided into a small electoral divisions, and these divisions we call it as wards. So one corporator from each ward, one corporator is elected. So these corporators are directly elected by the people, and certain seats are also being reserved for the SC, ST, backward classes and women. These elected members, what they do, the elected members, the apart from that, the state government, it nominates 5 members who have a very good experience and knowledge in town planning, health, education, and municipal administration. The 5 nominated members can take part in the corporation and council meetings, but they do not have right to vote. The MLAs, MLCs and the MPs representing that area can attend the meetings of the corporation, council and vote. The terms of the corporators is 5 years and the term can be extended up to 1 year by the state government depending upon the circumstances. The mayor and the deputy mayor are the leaders of the corporation. They are elected by the corporators. The term of office will be 1 year, and the mayor he presides over the corporation meetings. He or she, anyone can take the measures to implement the decisions of the council meetings. He or she can they can establish the control over the executive work of the corporation. Standing committees are being set up to bring about the efficiency in administration and also to assist the mayor. The commissioner is the real executive of the city corporation, children. Generally, he will be the IAS. What is the full form of IAS? Indian Administrative Services cadre. He is appointed by the state government for a term of 3 years. He also participates in the council meetings and provides the required information to the council. He implements the decisions for the council. He assists the mayor in preparing the budget and also in executive the functions of the corporation. See, here we are having where it is being divided. Flowchart: Government of India, state government. Under that we are having the divisions, the districts, then we are having the blocks, then we are having the villages, we are having the municipal corporation, Mahanagarapalike, municipalities, Nagarapalike, city council, Nagara Panchayat and wards. So this is the history of the municipal governance of the Bengaluru municipal in 1862. uh, a, uh, the municipality and the Bengaluru civil and military station of municipality in 1881. In 1862 it started. Then in 1881, then the corporation of the city Bengaluru in 1949, how it changed. Then the Bengaluru City Corporation, BCC, and then Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike, BMP it was called. Then later on, Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike, BBMP, in 2007 it was renamed. We can see also the here the executive of the setup, city corporation, we are a commissioner. Under him, who and all are there, we can see chief accountant officer, who will be under his control, the chief engineering, revenue officer, chief development officer, and the town developing officer, and the chief health officers. So how do they get the ward functions? Roads, schools, provisions and the monitoring. What and all they do? Community policing, street lights, sanitation, water, electricity, sorry children, electricity and public spaces. So with this we finish up with the last chapter of your political science, that is the local government. Thank you children.